I can't breathe in this thing!
Sometimes I contemplate how long eternity really is, too. Well, here we are at Cycle 2000. I think, I hope, I've managed to put out all the spot fires and maybe put myself in a position where I can finally build a flippin' rocket once I clear enough space. Slowly getting to work clearing out all this regolith and mafic rock. The biggest pain in the butt has been that my dupes kept trying to bring all of this stuff into the base. And I'd go and look and, oh, here's a... Why is it 90 degrees around this, around these storage? Oh, because they're full of regolith. Because dupes are stupid. The issue is going to be digging all this nonsense out. No, I don't want to dig it down from the bottom. That seems like a recipe for disaster. You guys are going to dig all this nonsense out. Now, if the couple of people I actually watch are telling me the truth, steam is your first rocket. Steam engine uses steam to propel rockets. Da-da-da-da-da. And does that go on a scaffold? Da-da-da-da. That goes on a pad, doesn't it? Does it go on something I haven't... I have to have researched this thing. It has to go on a launch pad or something, right? I haven't missed... Game? I haven't missed anything, right? Let's see here. I'm fairly certain I've researched everything I need to know here. Monuments, but that requires space stuff. So I just plop this on the ground. That doesn't require a launch pad or nothing. I have a feeling like I'm missing something here. I have a really big feeling like I've missed something here. But if I want to build this thing, if I were to build this here, does it really just sit there like that and I put a bunch of stuff on it? Plus I gotta fill it with steam. My plan, for the most part, I think what I'm going to do is I've got a bunch of already really hot water up here. I should be able to just use it to cool regolith, right? Like use once I get all this nonsense out of here, shouldn't I be able to load it all into a conveyor thing and run it through something to generate steam? I mean, it's 218 degrees. Should I not be able to just, like... Had I been thinking... Couldn't I have just filled this whole area with water, put a pump on the top, and then just said, okay, don't hold anything, and it should all just pull up and flash the water to steam? Why do I have the feeling like that's not going to work? At the very least, I gotta get all this crap out of the way so I can actually build a rocket. Da, da, da. I'm not going to try to sing Thus Spake Zarathustra. Zarathustra. I've known that piece of music for a very long time. I still can't pronounce it. It's all put together. I still need to steam it up and apparently charge it, which I didn't know about. That's gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 6,000 watts. Yeah. Not happy about that. I'm slowly, one at a time, ripping out all the old heavy watt plates, swapping over while that thing was building, and I've got an awful lot of them. As well as having to replace all this power line, because I had a few arcs and sparks here and there too. But it's built. I checked the wiki on how to do some of this stuff, and you know what it didn't say? That these things had to be charged. I didn't think I have to run a line up here, so that's gonna put it quick, plop, done. And then I still gotta deal with the steam, but I'm fairly certain I can use some of this stuff to generate steam. I mean, it's grotesquely hot. How can I not? If I just set up what? 1, 2, 3. What do you figure? 3 or 4. At least pick you up, guys. Into loaders into a tank. At once. Max version 900 kilograms. It only wants 900 kilograms of steam. That can't be difficult. I mean, I've reached 1,000 kilograms of steam accidentally several times. That one's got 500. This thing's got a busted pipe in there. Should be just a matter of water, right? Now I don't know what the conversion is in this game for the amount of steam you get out of water. I used to know all this stuff given where I used to work. And it's something like 7 times? 14 times? 1 cube of water turns into 1,400 cubes of steam or something? I'll have to check. I'm a little out of the loop. Been out of the patch for a bit. But I'm fairly certain that 1 cube of water, it's like 1 cube of water on its own should turn into 1,400 cubes of steam. No, 14 cubes of steam. 14. 900 divided by 14. God. Times 5 is 70. That's a lot of water. That's a fair amount of water. A bit more than I thought it was going to be. But it shouldn't be that hard to make 900 cubes. Shouldn't be that hard at all. Many, many cycles later, now that all the meteor showers have stopped for a second, and I've got a way to clear debris off the lens of my camera, I can make it to one of these carbon asteroids. That's what I can make it to. Got, oh, hang on, make sure I didn't mess up my research here. Nope, not yet. No one's even got up here yet. Play menu. Put one more research module on here. Yes, I do watch a few people who know what they're doing. No one's assigned to it yet. There's an Atmo suit laying down here at the base. I'm not sure who I'm going to send yet, though I got a few plans. I got to fill this thing with steam. My dumb idea du jour is simply to pick up all this regolith and mafic rock and metal ore that's accumulated. So I know regolith isn't worth much, but there's still, we got here, tons of mafic rock, a whole bunch of amalgam and iron ore and stuff. So it's all sitting on a diamond window tile. And we just do the dumb bit of throwing water on it till it steams up. I'm not sure it's going to get me a lot of steam. Nope. Some of that stuff is still pretty hot. There's a whole bunch of polluted water in here. Got ceramic pipes. Hopefully they don't break up too much. I figured I'd at least wait till it got like a decent temperature to start pumping it. And then this, we're just going to filter out everything else. And it's going to take a while. I'm fully aware of that. It's supposed to take like 15 minutes or something like that. 900. You know, already at, it's been like 30 seconds. 30 kilos of steam. It's told us to take longer. It's a whole bunch of, there's a bunch of ore and mafic rock. I put them on sweep, fill it up, I'd knock everything out of it, have them sweep. I just kept putting more and more and more stuff in. I'd not let them sweep any of the stuff that's here, but just kick everything out on the floor, sweep more, kick everything out on the floor, and go. So yeah, there's multiple gobs of like 15 tons of regolith. Mafic, right? Yeah, that regolith isn't even moving. There's 14 tons there. Let's see, can I get the list on here? Because everything's got to be in its own stupid category, right? 6 tons, 14. 2 different swaths of mafic rock. Copper. It's going to take, it's actually working a little faster than I anticipated. And if it cools off too much, I still have lots and lots of hot stuff to throw in there. How's your analysis doing? There's not even anyone in there. What's going on? Where's all my researchers? Let's put you at 9. Eventually someone will come upstairs and check it out. Or we'll get a meteor strike and it'll take out the telescope. While I wait for that to fill, picked out the 2 ranchers with the best skills, and basically gave them their private spot. I'd go one over further, but the vacillator's right here. I might tack on one more. And I play with their priorities, so they're going to spend all of their time grooming. Well, like Nisbet and a couple other do all the supplying. So I don't have to worry about them running off to dig or do anything dumb like that. Which should allow for an awful lot of things to wind up in here and hatch. And then Ren will look after them, well, as soon as she gets up, and help them become what they were always going to be. And speaking of ranching, one problem I'm kind of having, I'm having a tough time getting more than 4 or 5 of these little guys in here. Okay, hold still. Family photo time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a 5th one in here. Well, I go to put a 5th one in here, and then like the 4th one dies. Either because I'm taking... Somehow, a critter that lives for 100 cycles manages to not last until the next time I check up on them. Boy, and this is a dumb design, I understand. But what it's got, so each of these rooms, it's 96 tiles. It's a little goofy because I had to put that one up there. They've each got more than enough gas. I could literally put in a whole nother one if I wanted. It would get really cramped down here, however. Their own station, their own incubator. High pressure gas vents to make sure this stays pressurized enough that the oxygen doesn't come down. airlock on one side, some Atmo suits so they don't starve, and a little bit of pressure relief just in case I get too much in there. I'm still kind of like this one here is doing fine. It's only got a little bit of oxygen stuck in the corner. Same with there, but this guy will pull in and out as these guys breathe in because they breathe in a whole bunch of carbon dioxide. And every time they do that, the pressure drops, and then stuff's got to come inside. And rather than just, pressurize the living snot out of this, which doesn't help because then every time they would just... I'd either wind up with a bunch of carbon dioxide burping out or a whole bunch of oxygen burping in, depending on whether or not the Tupperware was too hot or too cold. But they're working. I'm getting crude oil. Every now and then I get enough... Oh, that's actually ready to cook. A bit of petroleum. That's full of ethanol. Because I hooked that up. But I got a whole bunch of so when I decide to print off a bunch of plastic, I can do it from here. The only thing this doesn't have is a delivery system back to the middle of the base. But now that I've got enough arbor trees and enough ways to keep the water cool, we can do this, and it very slowly gains compared to what's being burnt. 3 of these guys going. And because they don't run full time, right? Because I don't want to run it all the time. These very, very slowly gains on what they consume, which I'm fine with. As a Minecraft player, the more of something you have for when you need it, the better. And as a modded Minecraft player, you can never have enough fuel. Gossman, you have a research of 7. We have someone with a 16. And you have a research of 7. I understand that every now and then you want to take a day off from digging. But there's a reason you dig. Oh my god! Oh boy. Okay, panic time. Quick, close the doors. Close all the doors. No! That came close. Close all the doors. Close faster. Gossman, you okay? Where are you? So you got out. You took a direct friggin' hit, too. And that's smashed. Damn it. Now, oh man, the stupid regolith's gonna sit here. Okay, regolith is gonna sit here and cook everything because I mistakenly thought, oh my god. Okay, okay, you. Regolith, get this stuff out of here. Get it out now. Are you connected to the same line? It's been so long since I set this junk up. Yes, okay. You. Filtration medium, regolith. Get this stuff out of here now. How do I have ethanol? Oh, damn it, that's going to flash that ethanol. What with ethanol vapor everywhere? Dang it. Because I didn't think to block this in. Okay, emergency. Why can't I? What's here that I can't do that? There's nothing here that says I can't do that. Wire, conveyor rail, gas pipe, drywall. Well, did you finish? No, of course not. You had 83% finish and you had a jettison. Son of a... Well, the good news is we made it to 688 kilos of steam. The bad news is, actually, it's not that bad of news. We now have a giant pile of ore at 100 some degrees. Everything got real. Well, no, I've still got a giant pile of steam in here. But this power transformer decided, for whatever reason, it wanted to be 230 some degrees. And despite being made of steel, it just sat there and cooked. Which makes perfect sense. Now I gotta wait for that to get finished again and reroute all the plumbing and all the wiring. What are you doing? Tell me you finished something. Ugh. Alright, because I panicked and closed all the doors. Oh, that one's open. Ouvre la porte. Nope, yeah. Power lost because that transformer gave up. One thing after another around here. Maybe, if I drywall it in, this will help keep it some temperature controls. Now what's your problem? What's not finished yet? Give me an insulated tile there so that doesn't get squashed again. No power. What? You mean no power? What you mean no power? Power right there. Power equals 0 is 0. What did we not finish? Is there a job window that's got to get done yet? No, you wired up. Why you no power? Game. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah, okay. I'd have seen it eventually. This keeps going on and off. Somewhere along the hundreds of miles of cable, there's like one of the hookups to one of these transformers or one of these machines is an old heavy watt wire, and I have to wait for the warning about overload to come up for me to find it. And I'm honestly getting sick of looking for it. It's around here somewhere. Heavy watt? No, that's all good. Heavy watt conductive. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, did you break the right line? Or do you not break the right line? Oh, good. Line's broken. Okay, good. It cost a lot of iron to make all that stuff run again. It's not what I wanted. Just the cheap stuff, please. You're inside a building, you'll be fine. Do me a favor and finish it AFQAP, please. When that's done, we got a whole lot of steam here. It's going to wind up in that thing. And we're going to slip the surly bonds of Earth and hopefully actually step into space for real. I'll see you in the future.